Split was great.
So Paul Heyman, he every birthday I send him we happen to be friends, of course.
Nice.
One scumbag to another. I don't know if either one of us are bragging about it or claim the other. I claim it. I'm pretty sure he claims it. Bad company, or whatever. Anyway, I sent him the happy birthday Paulie from the robot. I sent him that GIF on his birthday.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Paul Heyman is okay.
Yeah, no, Paul Heyman's fine. I didn't know about Paulie from Rocky. So
I saw a video of Paul Heyman. He was doing a meet and greet and asking questions, and somebody yelled Chris Benoit's name.
Yeah.
And he stopped what he was doing, and this is why I love Paul Heyman.
Sure.
He stopped what he was doing. He said, "Why would you yell that?"
Yeah.
And then they yelled back and forth, and he said, 3 people died that day. 2 had no say in it. So if you're yelling Chris Benoit, F you.
Yeah.
And went back, and I'm like, I like this dude.
Oh, no, he's amazing. So I did Survivor, I did Pearl Islands, and I came back and did Survivor Fans versus Favorites. And in my the contract they sent me, it was just like, you can't do any events or anything while the show was airing, until the final episode of the show, from then to then. And so I just took a Sharpie and I blacked out the entire paragraph. And so, I signed it and I sent it back. And they're like, "Hey, there's a problem with your contract." I'm like, "Really?" And they're like, "Yeah." They're like, "You have an entire paragraph blacked out with Sharpie or something." I'm like, "Yeah, I did that." And they're like, "Well, that's the rules." And I'm just like, "Well, then I'm not coming." And they're like, "Well, will you at least agree until you're voted out?" And I'm like, "I don't love it." And they're like, what ends up, it was only one episode. So they're just like, so we reluctantly made the deal. Well, of course, Jonny Fairplay, not one to honor any contract or anything. I host a viewing party in New York.
And can you believe I love this guy? I do. I love him.
And I have Paul Heyman hosted. He does this Heyman hustle outside there. And so we're doing the deal, and the whole time, Heyman's just he goes, "Do you think this is gonna get you some heat, brother?" I'm like, "Probably." He goes, "You should get really high right now." And I'm like, "I feel like you're right." so as opposed to legal counsel, I chose to just get really high and go for it. So
you're unemployed now.
I feel like I should do the same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my game plan.
You should be my friend Janet.
Let's talk about Survivor for a second.
Okay.
And